Christ 17 TV, baby. Back in the flesh. Whooping they shit right now. Chunky one. Today, I want to talk about the past and the present. With kids growing up these days, young dope fiends. Designer drugs and everything is taking over these kids. I mean, rappers, everybody talking about popping perks and drinking lean and all that shit like it's cool. But they ain't nothing but some rich ass dope fiends too. Don't get me wrong, I listen to a lot of their music, but I'm just saying the kids these days, they on the wrong path, man. These kids is ODing at 16, 13, 18. And these is little kids, man. These is kids that ain't even lived their life yet. When I was growing up in New York, we looked at it different. We looked at anybody our age doing drugs was like a crackhead. And guess what? We didn't look at them with no respect. You might even get fucked up for being on drugs and you was a young kid our age. And that's a fact. But nowadays, and it's not an East Coast thing, it's not a West Coast thing. Everywhere you look, these motherfuckers are like zombies. I mean, these kids is on Percocets now, lean, all kind of different pills, and now the fentanyl shit has came and hit hard, and kids is dying. All races, all ages, female, male, it doesn't matter. Some of these girls are on the fentanyl, and now they are out on the hostro with some dude that they ran off with, and he keeping her well with the fentanyl just so she could sell pussy and bring him home some money. That's how the game has got, man. It's got bad, and it's happening close to home. My daughter took some fentanyl and she fucking OD'd, and they had to bring her back to life. So I'm not just speaking from shit I don't know. I'm speaking from shit that I know. And I've had my niece's boyfriend at the time. He OD'd and he didn't make it. He died, and he's probably like 16. So this shit is real, man. This shit hits home. I got a real close friend that lost his son over some pills, and shit is tragic, man. And I'm just trying to throw it out there that we need a change out here, man. And it's not really, it's not easy because these kids can get the shit anywhere now. And now they're smoking the shit. Not just taking the pill. I mean, these fucking kids are crushing up the pill, smoking it on foil, smoking the shit in a blunt, smoking the shit in a bong. And this shit is 100 times stronger than heroin. When I grew up, Tenderloin, in and out of shelters, I seen a lot of dope fiends, needles, heroin addicts. But listen, they were all grown. They were not kids nodding the fuck out like this. Are you fucking shitting me? This is our youth, man. This is our future. And our future don't look too bright, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. This shit looks bad. And when it touches home and you got friends and family that lost kids to this shit and you almost lost yours, you gonna think about this shit way differently. Way differently. Because, when I grew up, my friends weren't doing drugs. The most drugs a motherfucker would do would be a mescaline tab. And that was once every blue moon. These motherfuckers weren't even doing ecstasy or none of them shits. Now, I mean, these kids is 14, 13 doing fucking perks. Young kids. Little ass fucking kids who could barely fucking read and write. These motherfuckers is nodding out looking like straight zombies, straight customers, straight knocks, whatever you want to call the shit. But man, it's not getting better, and the crisis is getting worse. You see the homelessness up and down the fucking freeways? Shit is insane, man. It's insane. And we gotta save the kids, man. We gotta save the fucking kids. Cause them our kids. And who gonna take care of our old ass when we get motherfucking old? We gonna end up burying the children. And that's some bullshit, man. But it's real talk. I gotta, you know what I mean, give it raw because that's what it is. It's funky, but it ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? These kids is on a one-way path to suicide. Sewer fucking side. Straight up. And, you know, it hurts me to know that I've had family and friends lose people to this shit. And it's not like I said, when I was growing up, we smoked weed, we drank every blue, we take a motherfucking mescaline tab. Even when I was younger, I popped E, but that wasn't until I was like 20 something. I'm talking about these kids, teenagers. They smoking dope. They doing crystal meth. They doing all kind of shit that we never even thought about doing. We looked at that shit like, you're a fucking joke. You a dope fiend. You're a fucking crackhead. That's how we looked at it. Growing up from New York, it was different. We looked at shit different. But even in California, when I used to come out here as a kid, when I was 15, 16 barely, I was seeing 13-year-old kids chopping up black tar on a fucking plate and what was it, some lactose shit they get, mix it in, chop lines, and these kids were 13, 14 years old doing fucking dope. That's what I'm gonna call the shit. It was tar, heroin, whatever you call it. You know how fucked up it is when you grew up and you might have seen your mama nod, you might have seen your pops nod, your auntie, but you know how fucked up it is to see a little kid nod off and you know this dude is on fucking heroin? That shit is insane. It's sad. It's disrespectful to fucking humanity. These is babies here and they knocks already. They ain't got a chance. So by the time they get 18, 19, they a full-fledged dope fiend. I'm just saying, man, our youth is going down the drain quick, man. And if you have any kids, nephews, nieces, do what you can do, man, to put your arms around them, put a blanket around them and take them out from these streets, man, because these streets ain't playing with our kids. And they going to take our kids to the graveyard. So I just want to push a little positivity on a negative subject because I'm seeing a lot of this shit around me, man. And it's, you know what I'm saying? It hurts my heart to see this shit. My own daughter almost lost her life. And I'm blessed that she's still here. I don't want to lose my baby. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no teenager now, but she was. She was once innocent. Now this shit done took over the kids. Nobody's innocent. It's crazy when the older generation is the ones who you can say who's really the sober ones. And now our kids turn into the fucking junkies. And it's going to be a fucking a world filled with zombies. Everybody going to be on fucking drugs. Fentanyl. Now they got some new tranquilizer shit out. This shit is trash. This shit is trash, man. It's garbage. So if that you know any family, friends that are youngsters who can be saved, man, try your hardest to guide them in the right direction. Because once you lose your kid, your nephew, your niece, guess what? Ain't no bringing them back, player. This shit is real life. You might be here today, but you could be gone tomorrow like this. Open your fucking eyes, man. These kids are going down the drain fast, and we can't stop it. But I'm going to put the word out there because I know there's a lot of people hurting because they got kids and family on these drugs, and they run in the streets, and some parents can't even find their kids because they up in the trafficking now, and they might be somewhere in motherfucking Las Vegas, LA, San Diego, Phoenix, Reno, on a hostro, or maybe locked in a hotel room and they can't leave, and these motherfuckers is pimping them out. Keeping them high, keeping them sick, nodded out, and keep feeding these motherfuckers pills or smoke it or shoot it, whatever the shit is. But listen, man, these kids is going down the fucking drain, and we need to open up our fucking eyes and put our motherfucking arms out and help these kids, man, because this shit is a real problem out here, okay? You get this? This shit is real, baby. It's real out here in the field. So this Christ 17 hitting you with, I don't want to say a banger, but I'm hitting you with something that's going to make you go like this. This guy's got a fucking point here, man. These kids is going down the drain. They going down fast, man. It's sad to fuck. It's sad to see. It hurts my heart. I've known people who've died over this shit that are teenagers. We wasn't dying off weed or liquor unless you DUI and you crashed and you killed. But you wasn't getting high and not waking the fuck up. That was not how I grew up, period. Even when they were showing the heroin as little kids or sniffing the shit, the black tar, you wasn't ODing off the shit because it didn't have shit that was 100 times strong as that one drug. Shit is a real life thing out here, man. So if your kids or you got family, man, get out there, try to help them before they all the way gone, lost up here, or just off this earth and in the graveyard, man. This is Christ 17, man. I don't want to have to say this, but yeah, I had to bring it out because it's shit starting to hit home. So catch you on the flip side, man. Like, subscribe, share, and please keep watching my videos, man. Straight up.